So when I was 12 years old, this all started. I was going to the bathroom, I was doing my thing there, and I looked down into the toilet, and all I see in the bottom of the toilet was red. And it obviously was blood. And I was kind of scared, so I shouted out to my mother and said, "Mommy, what's this?" And she has 2 years before this gone through a big surgery, taking out her colon and her anus, and she was left with a stomach full with a bag to live in 24/7. And I was hitting down that road too now. So this inflammation cost me, when I was almost 20 years old, then I weighed only 49 kilos, and they need to do an emergency surgery to save my life. So then I also ended up with a bag on my stomach. But the good thing is that you can choose what kind of reaction when things happen to you. Viktor Frankl, who was sitting in a German concentration camp during World War II, lost all his family and his fiancée. He saw that between things happening to you and the reaction you give that, you can actually choose what kind of attitude you want to. It's not that always that action needs to reaction. You can choose that. And when I look back, I see that I have done that in my life, because this has been bringing me so much fun. I've been traveling over 40 countries the last 10 years and have some fun stories about that. Last year I was going to Iceland and landed on Keflavik, and when I came out of the plane I was rushing down to the handicap toilet. Not because I can't use another toilet, but it's more convenient with a handicap toilet. So I went in there, did my stuff, and on my way out I opened the door and a big American lady was sitting in a wheelchair there. And as you can see, you can't kind of see my handicap. So she looked at me up and down and said, "Sir, you're not handicapped." So then I just pulled up my shirt and I said, "Do you want to come inside to the toilet and look at it together with me?" She looked down and just rolled into the handicap toilet. So that's my message to you. You decide whatever have happened to you, inside or out, what kind of flaws you have. You decide that you can forgive your genealogy, you can forgive yourself, forgive whatever happens to you, so you can think and live life at the fullest. You don't need to be perfect to be beautiful.